Welcome back everyone to Data Science for Everyone. Today we're going to be talking about bokeh and adding in legends and text and annotations. Let's get started. So first off, let's go on and make a Python file here, and let's say what do we want to call this? Plot styles maybe, or plot annotation py. And then let's go on and close that. Let's go on and open our file here, and we want plot annotation. So first off, let's get our imports in. So from bokeh plotting, we want to import figure and show. We're going to go on and create some data, and let's do, I'm going to go on and steal the data from before. Let's do from our plot examples here, and we'll do these. And then let's create a new plot here. So p is equal to figure, and we're just going to give it a title this time, and say something like legend example. And we're going to create a line. I'm going to do L is equal to p dot line, x y1. Legend label here is going to be line, and then we'll say line color here, and we'll say blue, and our line width again is going to be 2, and then we'll have here I'm going to create a circle. Circle, and we'll say x y2, and we'll say something like what legend label here is going to be circle. We want our fill here, color to be blue. We want, and you know what, I'm gonna make this line red so that we have them stand out a little bit. And then we'll have our fill alpha here to be 0.5. And then we'll have our size equal to 75. All right, so p dot legend here, and here we're, you know what, we're going to do something like this. We want to display the legend in top left corner. Again, you know what? Let me cut that out real quick. Then I'll kind of show you guys what the default is. So let's do here. What do we want? Let me just do p dot show p for now. Okay. And let me go on and move this over here. Oops. Where did it go? It's hiding from me. Hold on. Where did it go? All right. Rerun you. There you are. Okay. So here we can see that the standard is putting it in the upper right-hand corner here. Okay. And so if we want to change its location, okay, we can do that. By going on and actually adding this in. Let me put this here. So we want it in the left corner. So we can do p.legend.location here, and we can do top underscore left. Let me go and make that. Okay, and then let's let's add a couple other things here. Let's add a title, a legend title. p dot legend dot title here, and let's say my new title, my legend title. How about that? Just my legend title. And then we also maybe, you know what, let's go on and just render that real quick and take a look. So notice here, now we put it in the upper left-hand corner here. Okay, and it's my legend title. We have our line, we have our circle legends. That works out for us nicely. So then let's go on and add in a little bit more, maybe some more customization here. So let's say something like, let's add in here, change legend appearance. So p.legend dot label text font, and we'll say that we want this to be Times for Times New Roman, and then we can do something like p. You know what? I'm going to go on and copy that. We're going to be using that quite a bit. And do here what? Label text font style here, and we can say something like italic. Okay, so for italics, and then p.legend.label text color here, and we'll say navy blue. Okay, and then let's go on and render this so that we can see what happened. So if you notice, these are now in Times New Roman, and they are navy blue, and they are italics. Okay, and if we wanted to maybe change that to something like bold, we can change them to bold. We can actually go on and try that out. Bold. And so notice here that they are bold. So again, you can change this up to however you want. And again, it's just a good way for you guys to customize everything. So let's go on and also maybe change and mess around with this box. Okay. So let's do change border and background of the legend. So let's do something like p.legend.border line width here, and let's go 3. p.legend.border line color here. We're going to go with red. We want it to really stand out. And our legend.border line, let's say alpha here is 0.9. And then we want p.legend. We want our background fill color. And I'm going to make this yellow. And then we want our background fill alpha here, and we want it really transparent, so let's do 0.2 for now, and we'll take a look and see how that looks. So notice now we have this nice red circle here, and you know what, I maybe want to change up the red. The red doesn't look quite right with this, and again, I'm not trying to make this very styling. I'm just trying to show you how everything looks. Let me go back and let's try, our text was navy, so let's do navy for that, and it might stand out a little bit better. Excuse me. Oh, whoops. There. Navy. There we go. So now it actually stands out a little bit better. And so you can see here that this is a way to kind of draw the eye towards the legend so that people will actually read it and pay attention to it. And that's going to be very useful for us. Now, the next thing that we want to talk about here is this name title in the headline, okay? Because sometimes that's a great way to be able to get a hold and draw people's attention to what you're wanting to talk about. Again, it is the main heading. So I'm going to go on and I want to not have this. You know what? I think I'm going to go on and make up a whole new annotation, a whole new plot, okay? So let's do, let's save this and let's do something like, what did I call them before? Plot annotation. So let's do plot annotation 2 for now. So we'll do our basic imports. Bokeh plotting, import figure and show, and then we want here X. Here we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Y here is going to be there, just some random numbers in. So let's go on and create our plot. Here, title here is let's call this main headline example, and then we'll do something like p dot line, and here x y legend here, legend label is what do I want to call this? This one's just going to be line. Line width, and here's going to be 2. I should probably just copy this down and keep this as a quick edit. All right, and so first off, let's go on and run this so that we can get an idea of what it looks like. Oh, whoops, and I need p.show. Show p. All right, whoops, and this is the wrong one, this is the old one. And I need to pull over a new one right here. Okay, and you can see that here's our main headline, and again we're going to be paying attention to this main headline example. This is what we're going to be dealing with right now. And so currently it's up in the upper left, so let's try and move it around a little bit. Okay, so first we want to change the headline location to the left. All right, so then we do p.title location here, and we're going to say left. Run this, and notice now it is down here in the lower left, so it literally just put it on the left side of the graph. It just moved everything over, oops, down there. Okay. So then let's maybe go on and do something else with it. Let's say that we want to change the headline text here, and let's do something like p.title.text, and here is the changed text. Notice now here's the changed text. So this is going to be very useful to us when we start adding in interactivity. So for example, if we have, maybe we'll put in a widget and we want to change the data inside the graph, we'll also automatically change up the title as well. So then the next thing that we're going to want to do in here is do something like a style. So let's do p.title text font size is equal to 30 pixels, and I need to put this in string. P.title.align Where do we want to put this at? Let's put it at the right. And then p.title.background fill color here is going to be, what do we want it to be? We've been going with navy a lot, so let's do navy. And then title.text color. And we're going to actually do white. So since we're doing this on navy, so we want it to really kind of pop and stand out. And let's see, oops, what didn't it like today? Or which attribute? Title, text, font, size. Oh, whoops, this is supposed to be a dot here. Okay, and so now notice it pushed it to the right hand side. Okay, it's right aligned instead of centered or over to the left. We made it white text with a navy blue background. We changed it its font size here to 25 pixels. So again, this makes it really pop out and stand out compared to something else. And again, this isn't the most pretty. I'm just trying to get everything to really show up. And again, we can go in here and you can change this to like red, and we'll change this to navy. And notice here now it kind of looks like a red alert telling us, oh, we've definitely changed the title, that type of stuff. So let's go on and add in maybe some other annotations. And so this last one that we're going to talk about is called box notations. And these are kind of, I find these to be pretty fun to do. So let's, let me clear this one out and let's go through, and I'm actually going to create another one as well. And let's call this box annotation.py. Because this one, I use this one a lot for whenever I'm doing any type of economic analysis or I'm wanting to show bands. So from bokeh.plotting, let's import figure and show. Then we want from bokeh.models import here, and we want box annotation. And then we also want import random, because I'm gonna create up some randomized data. So first off, let's generate random data. So X here is going to be some list from range, let's say 0 to 101. And then Y here is going to be something like random.sample here of range, and I'll say something like 0 to I don't know, let's say 100, and I need 101 of those. Okay, and so then now let's actually create our plot, and we'll do a line plot. P is equal to figure, and we want the title here is box annotation example. We're going to create a line plot here. P dot line, and then we want here X, Y, line color is going to be blue, and our line width here is going to be 2. And then let's go on and add, well, you know what, let's actually just go on and show this really quickly so you guys can get an idea. Oh, and what didn't it like this time? Oh. Huh. Oh, whoops. Okay, so our sample's messed up. Let's actually go on and do something like 51. 51. There we go. All right, and so let me go on and show you guys the plot. So you can see here that it's just a bunch of random noise. And we're going to, again, whenever, if you guys, it's probably not going to look exactly the same, don't worry, because again, it's just random data. But let's go on and add in our box annotations. Okay, and so let's do something like add box annotations. So we want a lower box. Here is going to be our box annotation, and on top here is going to be 20. Fill alpha here is going to be 0.1. We want them nice and clear. And our fill color here, since this is the lower end, so let's say that it's going to be something like red, because again, let's say that that's the danger zone. Okay, so what we'll do here is, like, when it's at this 20 line here, from here down it'll be red, and maybe we'll do something like, if it's above 80, it'll be red as well, because it's just peaking or something. We'll figure it out. And you know, let me just go on and put that, whoops, I didn't actually add it in. So then here we want to do something like add boxes to the figure. P.add layout here, and we want the low box. So you can see here, we actually created up that nice red value there. So let's maybe go on then and let's add in maybe an upper, or let's say a high box. Okay, since we did a low box. Box annotation here. We want the bottom to equal, let's say, 80. As we said before, the fill alpha here is going to be, again, we'll do the same, 0.1. And let's say the fill color here, and again, let's just say that that's going to be red, so that our upper and lower bounds are going to be red, so maybe they're in the danger zone, showing that the peak. So we add a layout, and we want the high box. And so here we see that now we have these upper and lower bounds, okay, which is nice. And now let's go on and fill in this this middle ground here, or this middle box with maybe green or blue. So we'll call this midbox. So midbox here is going to be our box annotation, and we have the top is going to be 80. The bottom is going to be 20 because we want them to meet. The fill alpha is 0.1. The fill color here is going to be blue. And so you can see here that now we have these nice kind of bands. And again, you could also do these types of bands like vertically. So for example, if you want to say, oh, this is from period X to Y, we can also do those periods from X to Y. But it's very nice to be able to add these types of annotations. And we'll go into further detail about annotations later on in the series, about putting in like arrows and text inside here. But we'll get to that at a later date. So if you guys like this, please comment, subscribe, and hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.